Namaste. Greetings from Satsangh. During the celebrations of Bharani Deepam at Tiruvannamalai this November, we were graced to visit the holy AHAM Ashram. AHAM, the Association of Happiness for All Mankind, was founded by Arunachala Ramana. AHAM teaches consciousness transforming programs designed to directly and immediately awaken attendees to the true self within themselves, the nature of which is actually in fact real and lasting peace and happiness. Although there is much suffering and misery in the world today, AHAM has discovered that misery is entirely optional. That is, it is really not necessary to suffer. Being awake and aware as a true self is truly being free from misery. Come, let us listen to Miss Jan of AHAM Ashram about her spiritual experiences in Arunachala.
We never really know what life brings us, really. I came to Arunachala the first time in 1999 and stayed for 4 months. And that's the time that I saw the hill being lit but didn't see the Deepam. And the next year I came for 4 months and stayed for a year. And that was the year I got to see the Deepam, actually the lighting of the one I shared earlier at Sadhu Om's and the significance. The next time I came to Arunachala, I came for 6 months and stayed 3.5 years. And I've been lucky. It's not the easiest place to live. There are many challenges. The weather is pretty severe. But Arunachala is always there. And with Deepam this year, I don't know what's so significant about it, but it feels like anybody that could even tune into the fact that Arunachala is here or Deepam is here knows that that light within each one of us is to be shared with one and all. So let this be the year that we give each other the light and love within us. So when anyone mentions Deepam to me, I always remember my first experience. It was at the Sadhu Om Ashram amongst devotees, and I had seen the light the year before but wasn't here for the actual lighting. So it was significant and I'd heard about it, but I really didn't know how significant it was. And there I was with a group of devotees sitting, waiting before 6 o'clock. And when I heard the feeling amongst the devotees before I realized the light was lit, and it was almost as if the breath was taken away, reaching down to the innermost being. And even now as I share with you, my hair standing on end all over my entire body, the feeling is so deep, as if there is really only one here, has only ever been one here, and will continue to only be one here. So I always have that fond remembrance and share that with people when they come. Why is it so significant? I don't know. I just know that it is. So this year we don't have anyone coming for Deepam, but been fortunate enough to spend mini Deepam with our founder, Ramana. And what we would do is we would go up on the rooftop with whoever was here, and in the same view that you're seeing now, but the other rooftop, with his binoculars and telescope, and watch the hill being lit each time, and sharing, and sometimes sharing with the kids of the neighborhood, and sometimes sharing with other children of people coming by. So we usually had a family time. It was always a silent time for us. It's a time of meditation and quiet and deep going within. So take this moment now, every time you see the lighting of the hill, every time you look at the hill, and remember that. And what he often told devotees when they came, not only for Deepam but any time, is remember the most special thing to you, because then you can take Arunachala with you wherever you go. And Deepam always held a specialness for him. He said that when you really could tune in to Deepam, When you tuned into Arunachala and Deepam, you were really tuning into that innermost being within you. And that's always the gift of Arunachala. And please never forget it, he said. So for those folks that actually can't be here for the actual hill lighting, I've been telling all the people that I know exactly what time it will be in their country to tune in, because it doesn't matter if you're actually here. It's very helpful. Ramana always used to say is that it's helpful to be here, it's advantageous to be here, but if you can't be here, tune in anyway. So I've been telling everyone, take this moment, just stop. It'll be 6 p.m. here, but in our country, in North America, on the east coast of the United States, it'll be 7:30 in the morning. Or on the west coast, what time it will be. And to really just stop for a few minutes and tune in to the significance of Arunachala, which is the stillness and silence within each one of us. Always present, forever. So the programs that are offered here at the AHAM Ashram in India are on Tuesday morning and Friday morning we have Satsangh from 9 to 11 open to the public. From the first hour we have silent meditation, and the second hour we show a video of pre-recorded video of a Ramana. He left us many, many hours of satsang that we can continue to enjoy. We do offer silent retreats, and those are usually a combination of schedule and free time. So we have morning meditation every morning from 5:30 to 7. We kind of have a meal schedule, and then we have a lot of free time. We usually have program time where we get together and share our experiences and see whatever is coming up to be looked at and be transformed, because we set an intention for any types of retreats here. And so we have that, and then our main courses are a curriculum that A. Ramana put together, all based on self-inquiry. And so our initial program, and we usually have at least one every year, is an 8-day intensive in-house where we share the self-inquiry method of meditation, although it's not 100% a method of meditation, but what was given to the world by Ramana Maharshi in a very experiential way. And then we have other programs that continue to allow us to use this in our daily life and live free, happy, and not at the effect of all the things that occur in our lives. The Western folks that come in, we do offer a pilgrimage where we share all the sites of Arunachala. And yes, Giri Velam is a weekly event, and we also go to Ramana Ashram, and usually for early morning meditation, and spend as much time as we can on the mountain or around the mountain or in Ramana Ashram or AHAM Ashram.